What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to be looking at how to create your homepage in Canvas. Hopefully y'all have been getting some valuable information from these videos, and hopefully these are helpful to you in creating your online classroom, because I think that's what most of the country's unfortunately stuck with right now. So without further ado, let's jump into it. When you log into Canvas, you're going to be seeing this particular dashboard in your Canvas account. So basically what you want to do is you want to go into the course that you want to create a homepage for. Now you can copy your homepage to your other courses, and we'll go over that in a later video, but for now we're just going to build it in one course. So you're going to want to select the course that you want. For me, I'm going to use this test course, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to create it. Now, if you haven't done anything to your course, this is exactly what it's going to look like. So for most of you, creating a homepage may be step one. Okay, so this is a fresh course. I just created this course so that it would look like maybe what you're looking at when you first start Canvas. So you have your fresh course here. Now what we want to do is we want to make a page that the kids, the students, land on when they come to your page. Okay, so if you do nothing, it's going to look like this. It's just going to kind of be a stream of what is going on in your class. Now that's good for some people it's not so good. So I'm going to take you through how to do that. So the first step you're going to want to do is go to pages over here. Okay, so we're in the white column. It is pages. Now you can see this little eye. We'll turn that off later so that the kids can actually see it. So I'm in pages. It says nothing's created yet. Okay, no big deal. We're just going to go up here to add page. It's a little plus page button. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Now this is going to bring up a fresh page for you, and we'll go through all of these buttons and so that you can kind of feel comfortable about what you're doing and what you're building. So this first box right here, this very top box, is going to be the title of your page. Okay, so most people are going to call this home page. You can call it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You're more than welcome to name it. It will display whatever you decide to call it. It will display on the very top of that page. So just keep that in mind. Your students are going to see this. Anybody who logs into your Canvas or lands on your Canvas page is going to see this title. So make sure that it's something that you want to represent on your page. Or you can just, put A or something like that if you want to keep your title short. Now this box right here is basically your home page. Okay, so this is what you're going to be building in. Anything that you could really put in there is going to go right here. Now this is basically like a Word document, but you can type in here, just some jargon there. You can do a whole bunch of different things. Okay, so we're going to say welcome to Will and Jess's page. Okay, so welcome to Will and Jess's page. So this is going to be like my title. Up here I can do everything that I can do in a Word document. So if I want to bold that text, I can hit that bold text. If I want to hit it italicized, underlined. If I want to change the color of that text, I want to make it really stand out, I can change it to orange. I can do whatever. If I want to highlight that text, I change it to blue. Okay, so you see I've changed the bold, italics, underline. I've changed the text color. I changed it to orange. I'm going to change it back to black. And I've changed the background color, which I'm going to turn back to white. Here I could have easily cleared all of that formatting with one click. If I decided I don't really like that, I can go in here, click clear formatting, and it takes it back to the standard way that I was typing in first. So it's a quick button. Select it, clear the formatting, you kind of start all over. It brings you back to the basics. Okay, align left, align center, align right, decrease indent, increase indent. So just like a Word document, whatever it is that you want it to do. So I increased the indent once there. Need to decrease that, so I'm back smack dab in the center. Most of the time you're going to put something like this: welcome to my page, welcome to the home page, whatever it is, welcome to so-and-so's class. So I would recommend keeping that one in the center. If you want a subscript there, or you want to or superscript and subscript, you can use those tools right there. bulleted list, and then a numbered list. And like I said, those all work like, see that bullet come in there? These all work like a Word document would. Okay, so if you want to list some stuff out, do whatever, just type. Your cursor is free to move in this box. So if I want to start down here, if I want a big space, it won't actually let me. I have to return. Okay, and then I can left align. Then I can come down here and type. Like it's a Word document basically. Okay, so keep that in mind. If I want to change the text, the font size, I've got the choices right here. I've got 24, 14. Okay, unfortunately Canvas does not have a whole bunch of fonts, so we've got like 5 to choose from. So we can go all these different headers, whatever it is that you want. I like paragraph. It kind of looks like it's handwritten text. So these tools right here in the second row, if you can see my cursor, in the second row in your format, with the exception of these are going to be kind of your more advanced features. So you could literally come in here and just put text in and it would be a decent homepage. But if you want to get a little bit more advanced with it, you're going to use these tools up here. Okay, so this is a table. You can basically go in here and put your table. So if you want to, add pictures in a table or do something like that, you can come in here and put the table right in. Now, just like a Word document, okay, I can shrink this table down. And the good thing about Canvas is everything is text aligned. Okay, so you can move all these, you can center these texts, you can left align it, you can right align it, everything. So if I want to get rid of this table right off the bat, I can go ahead and click this X, but I don't want to do that just yet because I want to show you some things that you can do. So let's say I didn't add enough rows. I can go ahead and click that. It just added me another row. If I want to insert a row after, go ahead and do that. Now I've added 2 rows. Okay. If I want to delete a row, click that. Now you can see my table just shrunk. If I want to add a column, okay, I added a column. I added another column. Now it's shrinking it down because it's not going to fit in the window. But deleted that column. Deleted that column, we're back to normal. Okay, I don't really have a use for this table, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it. So if I want to insert a multimedia, I can click this. Now I've got 2 options right here. Okay, so this general option, if I went to a YouTube video and I wanted to put like, hey, welcome to my class, this is the channel. If you haven't already, you're going to have a subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that. Go to the channel and smash that subscribe button. It helps us out and it's totally free for you to do. But I have Canvas videos here, so I want to go down to Canvas videos, make sure that that doesn't play. So I created this how to navigate Canvas for my students. So I want to keep that in my home page, so I have a couple different choices. I can come up here and copy this whole link. And I can come here and under this general tab, I can put my source of the video in there. Now Canvas will automatically put the dimensions in there, and then I can hit OK, and there it is. Okay, it's now into my home page. So I could easily direct the kids there so they can see that video. Okay, that's one choice. I deleted that. I know you couldn't see my keyboard, but I just hit the backspace because the little cursor was right there. Hey, the other choice that you have is you can put an embedded link for your video or your media outlet. So to get the embedded link, I'm on the same YouTube video here, but I want to actually embed it into the deal. So I want to make it part of my page. Okay, it's not going to be an external link anymore. It's going to be in there. The kids won't be able to do anything. This will cut down on your ads and things like that on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click. Okay. Right here, I'm going to get copy embedded code. I can click on that. It's going to copy that embedded code for me. And I can come in here under my general. I have the general tab is what we just used, but then I have an embedded tab, embed tab, and I can paste that right there, and then hit OK, and that actually embeds it into my video, into my page, and so it's going to make it bigger. It's going to do everything. But like I said, it's
good afternoon, everyone.
It'll play everything. So yeah, that's to embed it. Okay.
Reality.
So I want to now put my cursor here. Okay, my cursor's back down here. If this is a little big for you, it's not gonna be, you're not gonna want to embed because you can't move it around. Okay, so if I want to delete this, just like I did with the other video, you can. No. Okay, so, but if I want to move my video around, again, I can take that and put it in the general tab. Okay, enter. Now I can, no, I can't. It's going to be big either way. So you don't really get to play with that, the size and everything. So I apologize for that. I thought you could. So that's how to put in media. So if I want to link to a URL, let's say I use the textbook all the time, or I use BrainPop all the time. Okay. So I use BrainPop 100% of the days. So I need my children to be able to go to BrainPop quickly and easily. So I want to go ahead and pin it to my home page. So I can go to BrainPop here, go to the website. Oh, that's Facebook. Spell it right. BrainPop. There we go. I want to go to BrainPop. I want to get that URL, copy it, go to here, and then paste it, and then hit insert link. So now notice that I highlighted it before I inserted the link. So if I want to link anything with this link to URL, I want to highlight it first, then link to URL. So if I had the textbook, I'd go back here. So I highlight it first, link to URL, and come over here and put textbook online. I don't know what y'all use, so whatever. Let's say it's this right here, textbooks.com is where I can find my textbooks. So I want to copy that, and then I'm gonna come over here and paste this URL and then insert link. So now it's gonna highlight that again, and so when I control click, it'll bring up my textbooks. Okay, I don't know if you saw that pop up right there, but again, BrainPop is not here. Watch BrainPop pop up. Now it's here. Okay, so it was here. That's how I got there. So now that's linked to your deal. Let's say, uh-oh, I made a mistake. I don't want to do this. This button right here removes the hyperlink. So I just click that right there. Now I'm back to just plain text. So I can literally click on that as much as I want, and it's not going to do anything until I link it back. Okay, so that's a cool way how to link an external URL, and we'll get to how do I link something that I already have. We'll get to that in a minute. But this is the tool that you're going to use most of the time. Okay, it's going to be embed image. Most of you will use this to put pictures of, you know, your dogs, or about me. You want to put a picture of yourself, or just pictures of the class, like kind of things that you will talk about. Whether you're a history teacher, you want to put like some artifact pictures up and things like that. Okay, you're going to use this picture tool quite a bit. Okay, so we're going to go here to embed image. Now you can do it a couple different ways. You can paste a URL in here from Google or something like that. I don't really recommend that. I would go more here to Canvas. Okay, so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to upload a file. Now I've already got some files uploaded, but if I didn't, I'm going to go to upload file, and it's going to bring in my dialog box. Okay, so this is Texas A&M logo. We can go ahead and just select that. It's going to throw that into our files now. Now if you go to course files, the kids are going to be able to see your pictures. If you go to my files, the kids are not going to be able to see your pictures. So you want to upload everything into my files, and then we're going to do that again. You're just going to hit my files, so make sure that that's gray, and then hit upload file, and then select your image. So I would actually save the picture onto your computer and then upload it into your my files. Okay, so we're not going to use the Texas A&M logo. We're going to use this virtual classroom because it is the times that we are living in. So it'll tell you what the text is. That doesn't matter. That's kind of the file name. And then it'll set the dimensions, the initial dimensions first. If you know how big you want it, you can go ahead and scale it down right now. Most of you will just hit update. Okay, so when you hit that update button, it's going to bring in your picture onto your page. And just like a Word document, I can shrink that down using the corners, okay? Or I can make it bigger using the corners, whatever. Now these pictures are text aligned, okay? So like I was trying to get to show you in the video, but we ended up not being able to do it. I can go right align on that picture. I can go center. I can go left align. I can go center and increase the indent, okay? I can move that around with my alignment tools. So decrease, go to center, decrease the indent, it'll be right back to the middle, okay? So that's how to embed a picture, and you can just keep going and going and going. So I enter, I go to embed picture, go to canvas, my files, Texas A&M logo, update, it's in there now, okay? Unfortunately, you can't like really drag them around and move them. I think you can put it in a table. Let's see, let's try it out. If we put a picture in a table, what happens? See, sometimes you learn stuff even when you're teaching. So yeah, I can, if I wanted to do like a collage or something, I can move the pictures. I can put the pictures inside of a table and kind of like a storyboard of what we're going to learn today, or a storyboard that's about me. It's working pretty well to put it into the table, so you can do that. If you want them like side by side or something like that, you can insert the table. So there goes my virtual classroom back in there. Okay, so moving on up on this toolbar up here, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this table just because it's getting in the way, and I'm gonna delete that picture. In this toolbar up here, we're back on the second row, we just embedded this image, the mountain with the moon. Okay, if I want to enter a math equation, I can do that. It brings up this whole builder for me. I'm not a math teacher, I teach social studies, so I don't have any use for this, but there may be math teachers out there. Okay, you can see that it'll let you build a basic equation there, and then once you're done, you can go ahead and paste that in there. So it'll be the square root of 26 plus or minus 4 squared. Okay, so that's going to be my equation, and it'll insert it right there for me if I need to put that somewhere for the kids that they use. You will, oh no, I'm subbed. Let's see. It doesn't actually line up. It makes it bigger. Often in my class. We can shrink it down so that it lines up with the text. Because if that was me, that would drive me crazy. But yeah, you can throw an equation in there. Canvas Studio, it's pretty advanced. It's going to be something like make videos and stuff like that. And then all these other tools, I don't know that you'll actually use. Now, let's say you have something like your syllabus in your that's created in your Canvas course. So like if you were over here and you actually had this syllabus created, I'll cancel. Let's save this before we go over there. Always save your work. Okay. Let's say you had a syllabus created. Obviously I don't, but if you wanted to edit it, and just like the Word document, like you wanted to paste your syllabus in there, let's say this is, you get a 100. So that's going to be my syllabus. Okay, so it's actually there. So we're going to go to home and then back to pages. So now that this page has already been started, I can click on this page and then I can edit it. So it brings me back to here. So let's say I want to link to my page. So on this right hand side, if your window's too small, it'll actually go down to the bottom, but on this right hand side it's going to give you links. So I can link to any page that I have in here. So obviously right now I only have one home page. I can also link to any assignment, quiz, announcement, discussion, module, and if I hit course navigation, it lets me link to a whole bunch more. Okay, so if I want to link to my syllabus, I'm going to go ahead and type in syllabus, click here. Okay, so if I want to link to my syllabus so that the kids can easily navigate to it, I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to click this course navigation. I'm going to drop that down, and then I'm going to find syllabus, and I'm going to click it. You see how it highlights it in yellow, and now it's a hyperlink. So if I command click it, it'll bring up my syllabus. You will get a 100. And I can do that for anything that I have. Now, I will tell you this. You have to build it before you can set it. So like if I want to, hey, I want to link to this assignment. Well, I don't have any assignments in my Canvas course yet, so I can't link to anything. But if I had something, I could link it. I type in any text and then highlight it, and it'll drop down a page. So like let's look at my home page, for example. So some people will put in like a home button. They'll click. Let's do that. Let's put a home button, because some of you will want to do this in like a regular page or something like that. So if I want to put a home button, let's say for purposes of time, let's say the Texas flag is the home button. Okay, I'll cancel. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I'm going to update this. Okay, so the Texas flag is my home button. I want to first resize this thing so it's not so big. But this is, for the sake of this video, my home button. So I want to do that. Now that it's highlighted, okay, I can link to my home page. And so now the kids, if I command click that, it'll bring up my home page. So if I'm on a different page at the bottom of every page, if you want to put like a home button, instead of the kids having to use this navigation bar, you can click it and it'll bring it up. So it's hyperlinked. Like, you'd have to tell them, hey, click to Texas to be home. Well, once they figure it out, they'll be able to use it. So that's how that works. The linking works. Okay, files are the same way. If I had a file that was in my Canvas page, because files aren't really assignments or anything like that, so it's just kind of materials that they consume. It's not anything for them to do. It's got a kind of a separate deal. But all my files would be here in the course file. So if I want to say, hey, some people will go in there and change it every day. Say, hey, go look at the module for today, or the file for today, and here it is. Here's the link. And if that works for you, then that's great. I think it's a lot of editing, and the kids can navigate to find it anyway. But if that's something that you want to do and change your homepage every single day, that's up to you. You can always link everything that you have in your Canvas page in there. Okay. So we're gonna save this right now. We're done. This is gonna be our homepage. It looks a lot of discombobulated, but it's gonna be our homepage for today. I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of time, making it pretty. You can spend hours and hours and hours making your homepage pretty, but you should have all of the tools to create this homepage. Now that you're at this stage, you're not done, okay? Because until you hit this button, nothing happens, right? So now it's published, so everybody can see it. I click this publish button. Now if I'm like, I'm not quite done with it yet, I can unpublish it, but I want to make sure that it is green and checked, okay? So if it's green and checked, then I'm good. It can be seen, but it's not the home page yet. So I need to hit these three dots right here, and I'm going to click use as front page, and then I can go home and I can publish my course, and then I can choose my front page, choose and publish. So now it's here. Now I can see it. Okay. Now if you had your course already and it was already published, but you cannot for some reason get your homepage to come up, go here to choose your homepage, and it'll let you choose. So if I want to see like activity stream, save. Okay, this is my activity stream, so that's what the students would see. Or I can set it as my homepage, or I can set modules, something like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is to make sure that your work is fully done. Click student view. Okay, it's on the left hand side, student view. Student view will bring this up right here. Okay, this is what the students see when they land on your page. So I see my home page. It is what I created. If I click that, it brings me right back to it. If I click my syllabus, it brings me to my home page because my syllabus is not published yet. So we'll leave student view. So you can see that they won't be able to see my syllabus because it has that little eye on there. So what you're going to do is go to settings, navigation, okay, and so this is what the kids can see right now. This is what they can't see. So everything down here is what they can't see. So if you want to change it to what they can see, drag it up. So I drag the syllabus up there, I drag the quizzes up there. Let's see what else I'm going to use. I'm going to use assignments, I'm going to use discussion. They don't need to see people, they'll need to see pages and files. Okay, so if I save that, then I go home, and it will take it a little while to upload, to update these. Okay, so I put quizzes and assignments and files in there, but it's just taking a little while to register. Okay, you can see that the syllabus is now done. So if I go back to student view and I click here for syllabus, it should take me to my syllabus, and now there it is. You will get 100. Okay, so you can see that that's my syllabus. So now I'm going to go home. I can leave student view, and we're done. We have successfully created a home page in Canvas. Okay, I will tell you this, give you some advice. Be confident in your abilities. Be okay with failure. Okay, you're not going to get it on the first try. It's okay. Just check your work and make sure that your page is what you want it to be. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you enjoy the Canvas tutorials, please hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to us. It costs you absolutely nothing. If you have any more content that you want to see, please leave it down in the comments so we can know, or I can know what videos y'all are needing and wanting to figure out in Canvas. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. It is a quite confusing system, but once you figure it out, you'll love it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.